Hey guys, it's me, Lindsay Starr. Before you guys go watch my video that I made yesterday, I'm just letting you guys know that one, when this video was made, I was kind of being bored. Two, I told my mother about this yesterday. I just didn't tell her I was recording, but she understands, and she says that we should get this fixed. Oh, no, she said I was going to look into this, or she said should me throw this out. So, I mean, we haven't grilled on it for like, I don't know, more than 5 years ago, I could say, at least. So, please enjoy the video I made yesterday, and we'll see you guys later. Okay, bye. Hello everybody, it's me, Lindsay Starr. Welcome back to a little video. I want you guys to know something that I'm going to tell you. And I think this is the perfect time to tell it. Because it's been, what, over a decade this happened. Let me show you what I mean by this. This is a Vermont casting signature series, and it's getting old. The kind of rustic. It needs a lot of cleaning. Ooh, great. Oh, this is bad. Guess I'm gonna have to tell my mother about this. So you guys were wondering, how the heck did I get this? Well, let me tell you. It was bad. Bad as can be. Ugh. In other words, it was the worst thing ever happened in our lives. Actually, to be honest with you, tell you the truth, I thought I was thought we were gonna be on television. Apparently, ABC at that time was trying to create a new game show. And this happened over a decade ago. And this was, and I think the plan idea was they wanted to showcase small town homes. But what happened was it kind of backfired big time. And the reason why it didn't do so well in the ratings because they did one show. I mean, one or two episodes, or three, I guess. And I thought, when are we gonna be on there, airing on that? And it didn't happen. So I was like, and what happened was, I remember doing the taping thing. And the host, I can't remember the name of the host. I think I remember seeing him, let's see, after that little weird situation. He did appear on, what is that, Harry Potter Extras. He interviewed the cast. But I can't remember who the guy was. But anyway. And I was really mad that they didn't air it, and we thought about our prizes. Both my mother and I were there, and we would get, what you guys saw was those ovens, and despite of what I showed you inside, that did not happen. Though I may have to talk to my mother about doing something about this. Anyway, so, what happened? Well, despite it didn't air, they did send it anyway, and we had to send ours we had got two. We keep one of here and there, and then we sent the other one to my grandparents at the time they were both alive in Florida before they went to Texas, and then everything went completely crazy. So, push comes to shove. It was a really bad time, indeed. But I thought we would be seen on television, but we didn't. Understand this is way before Twitter and Instagram and, well, Facebook was Facebook. But, you know, I wish that ABC could reconsider to recreate a format of showcasing small towns again, and maybe, do some things. But I think the reason why I probably didn't do well is because it was hosted by some British guy I never heard of. If it was somebody who's, in the United States, and how it is, that would have been really cool. I mean, I don't know what truthfully be happened, but, But anyway, some of the signs that they were replicated, on their set were actually the signs in my town, where I live. And despite the madness happening and things really happened, I was like, and of course once we got this, I ended up using it, because I remember this happened around, I think this did happen, like I said before, it happened a decade ago, but I think this was in 2006, I believe. Not 2000, I was going to say 2005, but it was actually 2006. I know YouTube was just starting. But what happened was, I came home one night, no, not one night, one day, and I guess I was getting out of classes. Because I remember I was starting off community college, and I really wanted to make steak. And I remember this was on a Monday, and I remember that night, because what happened was, what was it going on? I think I remember this because I know it was a Monday night, because I remember it was a Monday because Raw came on, and I think when I hurt my hand, because this is what happened, because I remember there was the DX versus McMahon feud, and somehow Kane Murdoch got involved. And if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, for you, anybody who knows the independent scene, no, I'm not talking about Jason Cade or John Wayne Murdoch. There's another Kane Murdoch, WWE-wise, and even though one of them is no longer with us, and if you guys know what I'm talking about, good. So, yes, I'm talking about Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch, and like I said, Lance Cade is no longer with us. I'm just letting you guys know. So, and I do remember this because I think it was either the 11th or the what was the next week? It was like the 18th. Ugh, hate doing this. Because even though I do remember this vividly, I just can't remember. I think it was either I can't remember, it was the 4th, the 11th, or 18th. But I think it was the 18th, because I remember the X getting viciously attacked by Kate and Murdoch. And that, well, it was an ambush set up by Vince and Shane. So, what happened was, I came home that day, and I decided I wanted to cook food. So, I went to cook steak, and I grabbed 3 steaks because I was going to make it from my mother, my brother, and me. So, I cooked the steak, started putting there, and I cooked them, they were all done. I tried to cook and actually the weirdest thing was I tried to cook potatoes, but that didn't go well. So anyway, yeah, so I tried to cook potatoes, or well, sweet potatoes, and try to cook corn, but that didn't go well. But the steak was good. But what happened was when I took the steak and I went to go sit down, and I rushed so fast, I lost balance, and somehow the knife hit my hand, my left hand. And I can't remember, and I think there was, yeah, if you guys can't tell, see the scar really good. I don't know if you guys can see this, but hang on, let me see if I can get the light on this. So, I don't know if you guys can see this, because, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I have the lighting. I don't know if you guys can see that scar I have, but maybe I should turn on the light. Oh, that's better. So, I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there, I have a scar. And I do have another one right here, but that's when I was hungry for a big croissant and with peanut butter, and I kind of messed up with the knife. Apparently, both, and that happened like 2 years prior to me having that happen. Apparently, for that happening, and thankfully my parents found out what happened. Anyway, so what happened was, when I had the scar that I have is right there, if you guys can't see it much. Anyway, the reason how that happened was I dropped the knife, and I thought it was too deep, but thankfully it wasn't. So, and because of that happening, I was crying, I was in a mess. I grabbed a towel, and then next thing you know, my father came home, and he came home, but it was because since he still doesn't live with us anymore since 2003. So when he came home by, he saw me very crying and upset, and he saw what happened. And I told him what happened, and I was really, really scared for my life. And you guys are thinking, how could you be scared, Lindsay? Well, because I was worried that I would need to go to the hospital to get stitches and stuff, and it's gonna drive everybody insane. But instead, that didn't happen, thankfully. So I have a friendly reminder about this. You gotta be careful with the knife skills, no matter what. But thankfully, my father was home that day, and he cleaned it up, and then when my mother came home from work and I told her what happened, she was like, couldn't believe it. So because of everything went completely wrong, I mean, she took care of everything. She saw what I cooked and what happened, and, you know, and she brought up dinner. Steak was cut, that she put corn there, and I was in a mess, and I was in my own bedroom. And it was painful. It lasted for like weeks. And I know you guys are thinking, well, Lindsay, I'm surprised you're okay. I'm like, yeah, I've been okay. Of course, the other scar that I have on my left hand was because I was hungry for, I was hungry for, croissant, and I wanted to cut it and put peanut butter on, and that backfired. So, because I cut my hand and told of course I was crying. My mother came home also from work too, so she took care of that. So it was very weird that my parents had to see me looking so messed up. But through it all, yeah, I do kind of, even though right now with that situation, you know, I wish we can grow again, but I don't think we can with that grill anymore. My mother's gonna be so mad. I think we have another grill in the back. My mother bought for use for the pool, but I know she means well, but you know. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys understand this crazy story. But yes, that's all what happened. I do regret some things, like about this game show, and about showing off small towns. I wish I knew about this. I mean, I could have signed up for it, but my mother did not tell me about this, because I kind of like blame this on her, because she filled it out for both of us. And despite she never thought about, you know, about letting me fill out a form, there were a lot of other things happen, but, you know, to this day, I do regret some things, but, you know, that's how weird it is. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, my mother really does want to be on a game show, but it's gonna be too weird. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys can enjoy this. If you can, please hit that like button down below. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are definitely turned on, and I will see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, I will be streaming today. Make sure to go to twitch.tv/MissLindsayStar, and I will see you guys there. Bye. Guys, it's me, Lindsay Star, and I'm pretty sure you guys can hear the outro. If not, I'm sorry. But anyway, you guys make sure to go and subscribe on my channel, because my face is right there. And also check out yesterday's video right here.